Wow, the boys are on fire. Rangers win, baby, 5-2 over the Boston Bruins. Huge win there as the Black Friday curse is over, as most fans are saying, even though they have a somewhat 500 record on Black Friday. But what a win considering how bad the first period was, and it didn't look like they were going to even be in this game at all. But they flipped the script in the second. The third period was a hell of a period. What a game, and what a performance for Shesterkin. What a game for Dryden Hunt, Julian Gauthier. The boys were cooking today as they take this one over the Bruins, and that is a huge win to pick up. Before we get into diving in to the game itself, leave a like on the video if you do enjoy this type of content. Subscribe if you are a Rangers fan. We recap every game here and turn notifications on so you know when I upload these videos. So really great game because, like I said, ugly, terrible first period. The Rangers get outshot in the first period 17-5. Not pretty, but in the second period they respond really well and outshoot them 19-12. And then it ended up being split at 7 in the third for a total of 36-31 in shots. So not too bad there to make up for how bad they were in the first period. The first period was embarrassing. They also made up in the faceoff dot, 43-57. At times it was 65-35, and it was really ugly, that number in the faceoff dot, but they ended up starting to get something going there as well. Penalty minutes 18-16. Things did get chippy at the end. I just realized, so wait, Panarin got charged with a 10-minute misconduct. That is not good at all, for throwing his glove at Brad Marchand at the end of this one, which I was going to get into, but I guess I have to mention it now. He got charged with, because he had the high stick, and then he got charged with an extra 10 penalty minutes. I hope that doesn't lead to a suspension. Hopefully that is just a fine there, but that was something else. But hits 23-21 in favor of the Rangers, block shots 17-4 in favor of the Rangers, and 10 giveaways to the Bruins, 5 for this one. For in the first period, Craig Smith ends up scoring first. That one was unassisted. That was just after a bad penalty from Adam Fox, and then Jacob Trouba gifts the puck to Craig Smith, and the Bruins go up 1-0 in this one. Then the Rangers get a power play at some point in this period after that, and they have a great chance to tie it, but Ryan Strome, for whatever reason, he needs to get drug tested because he decides to go to the pass option when there's no clear passing lane, and he had a wide open net there. But thankfully, Ryan Strome scores towards the end of the period. Huge face-off win, and the puck was moving. Great puck movement for about 30 to 40 seconds there, and it ends up leading to Ryan Strome getting a beautiful pass from Panarin, and Dryden Hunt will also pick up an app on that as the Rangers tie the game at 1 going into the intermission, which is huge because if you go down by 1 in the intermission with the way they play in the first period, that might drain you, but to get that goal, really huge and needed there. Second period, the Rangers had some chances. I don't know when exactly. I don't remember when, but Mika got, I think this was after the 2 goals where Mika got robbed by Swayman completely. But Bergeron scores from Grzelcyk and Marchand. Bruins win the faceoff, and then Keandre Miller, for whatever reason, decides to hang out in the faceoff dot instead of being back by the net to cover his guy. Trouba is by himself, and he has to try to guard a 2-on-1. He can't, and the Bruins convert Grzelcyk and Marchand with the apples. I don't remember if I said that. But later on, Dryden Hunt scores from Lindgren and Fox. Fox, another day at the office for him, picking up an apple. Dryden Hunt breaks the camera on that goal. Lindgren, huge, great shot on that. Great pass from Fox there, though, to Lindgren. Lindgren gets a great shot, and then Dryden Hunt buries a rebound to break the camera there. Really great chance there. And then sometime between this, you had Chris Kreider attempt the Michigan, and the ref said that it went in, and it didn't end up going in, but we got excited because the ref was like, holy shit, that went in. If Kreider scored that, that would have broke the internet completely, because of all people, Chris Kreider doing that, really? But he's been insane all year. Doesn't get on the score sheet today, unfortunately, because easily could have. And same with Kakko, his point streak ends, which kind of sucks. But that was cool to see him attempt it. He just missed it. Swayman just got the shoulder on it. If he gets that a little bit higher up, he buries that. But it is what it is, because the Rangers do end up scoring. Panarin, great passing sequence. Strome with a great pass. They get through the neutral zone. Great pass there to Dryden Hunt by the boards. Hunt to Panarin. Panarin in front of the net. He tips that home. And the Rangers take a 3-2 lead, their first lead of the game. And the Rangers kept generating some great chances. They looked really sharp in this period. It was kind of even throughout most of the period, but the Rangers really started to gain some momentum a little bit later on, and it shows because Lafreniere buries one, Fox with a great outlet, Gauthier with a great play to take the puck away, and Gauthier finds Lafreniere. Lafreniere's not missing that, and the Rangers with the dagger 4-2, and then they go double dagger as Jacob Trouba buries the empty netter from the other end of the ice after 2 penalties were called, because you had a trip there from McAvoy on Rooney, and then Barker Goudreau decided to be an idiot and get a cross-checking penalty. But it is what it is, because the Rangers end up winning this one 5-2. Huge game all around, as the Rangers now, they're still in third place. I believe they are tied for third now. Yes, they're tied. I thought that they'd go in second now because they technically have more wins. So I didn't know that because of Washington's overtime losses. That's kind of ridiculous to me, but it is what it is. But the Rangers are on a 3-game winning streak as they play the Islanders next on Sunday. And then after that, I believe they play the Flyers on Tuesday, or do they get a back-to-back? No, they play them on Wednesday. My bad. Then they play the Flyers on Wednesday. So you already have Mike at the start on Sunday, but the Rangers, it would be nice to see them get 5 in a row here, because it's been since February of 2020. And this team, for whatever reason, is allergic to winning 5 straight games. So hopefully we could do that. But this was a great win, as they get 29 points now in the year. 13-4-3 is their record, as Boston falls to 10-7-0. This was a huge response after that bad first period, like I mentioned. Huge response. Let's get into the individual lines for the game. The Panarin Strome Hunt line was really great. I thought they had a way better game than last time out. I still would prefer to see Kakko there, honestly, because as I was going to get into next, the Kreider Zibanejad Kakko line has not looked pretty, but part of it, honestly, is a product of Zibanejad being off this year. He has not been himself all year, and I think that's not a secret to you or I. He has not looked the same this year, and it's getting very worrisome because we're, 20 games into the year now, and the fact that he is not showing anything of what we have seen from him in the past is very concerning. He did get a couple of good chances, and it sucks that he got robbed on that one chance, but you'd like to see more from a guy that you just gave $8.5 million and passed up getting Jack Eichel for. It would be nice to see him get something going, but who knows? There is a former Ranger that is on the trade block right now out west in Vancouver, but we're not going to talk about that here. The third line of Lafreniere, Hedl, Gauthier, they just get better every game. They finally get a goal that they're overdue for in this one, that being from Lafreniere. Lafreniere was overdue for a goal himself, so that was nice to see him bury one. And yeah, I think that line should stick together. They really should. And Gauthier really said, don't worry, Sammy Blais may be done for the year, but I got you guys, as he's looked really sharp ever since stepping into the lineup. And then that fourth line is just consistent night in and night out. They give you what you think they're going to give you. Good defensive play. They get, which people were complaining on Twitter, like it was their fault that they were out there against the first line. It was their fault that the goal went in on that for that second goal, even though Keandre was way out of position there. But yeah, the fourth line, they give you consistency every single game, which is what they said they're going for. They want to provide as good of a defensive plays I could, provide a good forecheck, and maybe score a couple goals here and there. But their main priority isn't to score goals. It's just to give consistent hockey, good offensive play, good defensive play if need be. And that's exactly what they did. So nothing to complain about there. The Fox, or the Goat Farm, as I believe it was Marco on Twitter called them. I don't remember exactly. I'd shout you out, but shout out to him with that name, and I'm sticking with it. And if you don't get the name, Fox is the GOAT. Lindgren looks like a farmer. That was his reasoning behind it. And I asked for a name for the defensive pair, so we're going with it. They looked great tonight, or this afternoon. Solid game. Just another day at the office for the two of them. Lindgren making great defensive plays as usual. Fox getting on the score sheet, making great defensive plays as usual. I don't remember which period it was that he broke up he broke up a play, which was really great. So good game for him. Trouba and Miller, a little bit of an off game for them. Not too bad, though. Trouba offensively, 5 shots on goal, so pretty good there. But, I mean, that first goal, man, not a good look. And then for Miller on that second goal, not a good look. But it is what it is. A little bit of an off game. And then Nemeth and Niels, pretty solid performance from them. Nothing really to complain about there. And then Igor was great this afternoon, really keeping the Rangers in it, especially with that terrible first period. Sorry, I hit my mic there. This game easily could have got out of hand, but Igor kept the puck out of the net, which was huge. So, yeah, Rangers win 5-2. And that was a fun one to watch. Well, after the first period, it was a fun one to watch. And hopefully Panarin, nothing comes of him throwing the glove there. Hopefully just a fine, because it's not from our wallet. But if he gets suspended, that's kind of a problem if he gets suspended there. Marchand said the glove throw caught him off guard there, but the Rangers now sit third. Well, they still sit third in the division, and it's a comfortable lead right now, but keep the foot on the gas. Let's get to Twitter. Not a lot today, as most people are busy today, so understandable. New York Style 24 says, we beat a good team. I'm so happy the Black Friday curse is over. Yeah, we beat the Boston Bruins, who have been contenders every single year pretty much in my entire life. So to beat a team like that, really great to see, especially with, again, how poor they played in that first period, as I keep mentioning. But yeah, it shouldn't matter as much who the opponent is. The Rangers need to be better than the opponent no matter what. If you want to be the best, you got to be better than the rest. So yeah, to see them beat Boston, I love it, because it's showing me that this team is legit. But that's going to be it for this one. Bit of a short one. If you did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe if you guys are new, turn the notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next one.